Alright, so we're driving through a storm. We're headed to Misfits Flats. We're doing some location scouting in Nevada. But we just went through Donner Pass. The roads are super icy. And we knew the storm was coming, the drive, just in case something similar happens when we actually do our shoot.
Yeah.
So we want to be able to advise the drivers that are bringing up the actors how to navigate it. We also want to see what our shoot location is going to look like if there is a storm and if it snows here in the Sierras.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah, we're sort of exploring worst case scenarios and and we're also going to go 2 different routes. Are we going to do that, you guys? Or are we going to go the 50? We're taking.
We might come back that way. Yeah, just to check it.
We'll see when we check the road.
Yeah, we might come back. It's longer if you go the 50. More towns and places to stop at. Okay, so we're at Misfits Flats and they have a gate. It's locked. There's no trespassing signs. This is all stuff we wouldn't have known unless we scouted the location beforehand. Just find somebody that might have some answers and who we need to talk to use this space. All right, so we just stopped at a neighbor's house and just asked them if they knew who the owner was of this location that we're trying to shoot at, and he said his mom knows them and gave me her phone number. So we're gonna give her a call, see if we can contact the owner and get a hold of them and see if they're cool with us using the space.
Because there's a gate and it's locked.
Yeah.
It's definitely
There's a
locked.
gate,
That's
it's
the
locked.
reason.
It's private property.
Yeah, it says no trespassing. So much mud. That's gonna pose a problem if it rains or snows. It's freaking freezing out here. So we're out here trying to find a spot that doesn't have a whole bunch of tracks, and it is freezing. I can barely move my lips, and I'm just shooting some B-roll while Mike and Lon ran up ahead. But yeah, I really hope it's not this cold when we actually do our shoot, because that's gonna be pretty miserable. How far would you say we walked? We're all really cold. I can barely move my lips to talk.
Okay, let's turn this thing on.
I'm gonna get some establishing shots.
We're gonna check and see how the tracks are out here.
Okay.
At this point.
This backdrop is great.
Slow due to low temperature.
Oh, what?
We'll charge back to normal speed. Recharge gets more. Oh, apparently it's trying to charge my phone early.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so that's just because it hadn't.
You actually got the low temperature warning.
Yeah, right.
That's the funny thing.
Yeah. Beginner flight. I don't know. We don't skip that. I don't know how to do that. Don't show again.
It's a lot drier out here. I guess the snow and rain just gets swallowed up
All right,
by
here
this
we go.
desert
Yeah.
terrain.
I can't feel my fingers. I couldn't feel my fingers. I couldn't control the drone.
Oh, it's so cold.
Why not?
Oh my god.
Why didn't I bring my gloves? This is all stuff we need to work out ahead of time so we can tell everybody to be prepared for this shoot.
All the ninjas are gonna be.
Alright, so we're all freezing. We can't find any spots where there's no tracks. There's tracks everywhere. So we're gonna have to just do some test shooting and see if we can take the tracks out in post. There are some things in DaVinci Resolve where it allows you to take out objects, but we'll see if it works.
Well, there's the thing. Oh,
Yeah. Good thing we're doing this right now. Bring gloves. It's freezing out here.
Yeah, it'll squish in. That's fine.
okay.
All right, so we're back at the car. How do you guys think that went?
Oh, we learned a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we
It was
learned a
good
lot.
and important to do that months before the shoot.
Yeah, we found a lot of things that we can mentally prepare for. One of the things about making films and location scouting is it takes you to places that you normally wouldn't go. So it's kind of like being an explorer, just checking stuff out. You've got to be pretty flexible. I mean, twice now I've had to squat behind a bush and pee because there's nothing around. And just one of those things. When we actually have our shoot, we'll have a little portable bathroom set up for actors. But, I mean, when it's just the three of us, or we just rough it and just go wherever we need to go because we're on a, we don't really know what we don't know what we're going to see. We don't know what is going to happen. I mean, we arrived here, it was snowing, and then within 10 minutes, the desert floor devoured all the snow, and the landscape completely changed. It was super muddy. Then we walked like a mile out into the desert, and by the time we walked out there, it was dry, and all the mud sloughed off of our shoes, and now it's just like this. Now it's just dusty. So you never know what to expect, and this is why we go and prepare and check out the locations, is because we want to know what variables are at play and what we need to mentally, physically prepare for, and also know what we might need to adapt, what scenarios we might possibly need to adapt to. Any thoughts, Mike?
It's cold. It's cold.
Yeah.
It was so cold.
Well, it was the wind too. Like it was the wind and the cold and stuff. Like
It bit our fingers.
Like we
like an
need
animal.
gloves is what we need. That would have made a huge difference.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gloves, a real jacket,
Real jacket.
real pants, not shorts. That was bad.
Adventure. We've got like chips and cheese.
Oh yeah.
We stopped at the gas station.
It's adventure in style.
Yeah. Oh, bumps. All right, so we just drove out to this like desert flat that we saw from satellite imaging.
What did that thing say?
Anyways, it basically looks like a scene from Breaking Bad. We realized as we were driving out, I was like, honey, did you bring your gun by chance? And he was like, I did not. So yeah, we're just like really out in the middle of nowhere. We in search of a desert flat that doesn't have any tracks, or at least not tracks that are prominent. We're really looking for a good spot that we could get the drone footage, because where we were at, it was just the tracks were so prominent and it's really accessible over there. So it's basically people's backyards where people are just riding around on their quad runners and whatever. So, oh, the rain clouds are probably coming, which means we want to get out of here before it gets too muddy and we get trapped.
Oh yeah, I don't even see tracks right now.
No, I don't see tracks. As long as we'll have to figure out how far away we can keep the cars away.
Yeah, because we got to set up our base camp too.
Base camp, but when someone will just have to drive the car and then walk back a little bit, maybe. But 360 on this is not too bad.
Where do we want to set up base camp if we're not setting it? Like if we want to do 360, because
If the car drives far enough down the road, it'll just look like a little speck.
It'll just be
like
small,
a bush.
especially with the wide angle lens.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and then with the we'll figure out exactly, as far as for using the longer lens, we'll just make sure that we're further that way or something like that.
maybe
Where we don't want to.
can we do like a pin drop here so we know it's this spot,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then we can give everybody
Yeah, I
the
can
pin
do
drop?
that on my phone.
48.65, 20 latitude. 19.667 longitude.
Sorry, well, this is my last battery on these things. So they're crossing over something right there.
Yeah, we see a herd of something. We can't tell if it's cattle or horses, so we're gonna bring the drone over there and check it out. If it's horses, wild ones, that'd be awesome.
Okay, here we go. There they go, oh, dude.
Where are they? I don't see
They're
them.
right there in the middle of the
Oh
street.
yeah, they're right there. They're all right there.
They're coming. Oh, dude.
Oh yeah.
They're like
Dang.
Oh, dude.
Oh man, they're moving quick.
Dude, that's epic.
Jeez. Oh, how far will this drone let us go? Oh, there they are!
Oh, yes.
Dude, those are awesome.
It looks like some of them stopped.
Should herd them our direction.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. That's epic.
Those are like wild horses.
Wild horses? No freaking
my
way.
gosh.
this is crazy.
This is insane.
Whoa! Look at this! Oh my god!
Dude!
That is epic. You're like painted horses.
Dude, this is horses everywhere.
Yeah.
Hundreds of them out here.
I thought it was because of trail rides, but it's because of wild horses all over the place out here.
They probably go up in the mountains too.
Horses. Our last battery was only horses.
It
Yeah.
was worth it. It was
Well,
worth it. I'm so glad we
It was
found
worth
them.
it, yeah.
Oh, you know what? We still got to find like a cave-ish.
We do have to find a cave.
Yeah. Look at those horses out there, man. It's magical out
That's
here.
a whole other group.
It's a whole other
That's
herd.
Not the same herd.
Yeah.
We were chasing another herd.
Yeah.
That's
It's
crazy.
magical.
Oh my god. Oh, that looks crazy. Yeah, look at all that.
Yeah,
That's a
we're-
good video there.
Yeah, we can't even stop when we want to.
Turn.
And we're all alone up here. There's no cars behind us, and there's no cars in front of us.
Low on.
Because
Their cars and stuff.
Yeah.
whoa, it's crazy.
Oh, that looks so cool.
Oh yeah. Just the player's little choppy is all. Look at that little colt, so cute.
I know.